And today, we're back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video. And in this video, we're going to be showcasing Ragoon. We're continuing to showcase some of the worst PvP Loomians in the game because I want to make a top 10 worst PvP Loomians list, and Ragoon is definitely one of those Loomians that are in contention. Now, I'm going to be running a different set. In the past, it used to run the Burglar set with Chase Down Preemptive Strike, but Burglar has just recently got nerfed, so I'm decided to take a different take on the Ragoon set. So I'm running Slapdown to get rid of items, Preemptive Strike to steal an ability with Ability Thief, Quick Pounce to have priority, and Barbs to set hazards up. So this isn't an offensive Ragoon at all. This is more of a defensive utility set. Steal a critical ability, slap down items, and place hazards up. That's basically what this Ragoon is going to do. And yeah, that's basically all that it needs to do. It's a support role. It doesn't have the best bulk, and it doesn't have even any good healing whatsoever. But you know what? I feel like this is the only real way to really try this. And Ragoon is a very hard Loomian to balance because it's one of those Loomians where if you make it too strong, it's the situation where they can use Ragoon and Kleptype to steal two abilities. So it's an extremely hard Loomian to balance. It's either going to be too strong or too weak. So we're going to see how it does today. This is the team I'm using with it. I have Zulong with Specialty Boots and Ancient Roar. I got Chartiki, got Gargolub, got Terrafly, got Windolin, and got Celestine for this team. So, out of the way, let's see how the Thief itself does in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Ragoon, and let's see your team. This actually looks like a good team to use this with, because there is nothing that is immune to Preemptive Strike, meaning that I could definitely take an ability away. Oh, this is great, because I can Preemptive Strike Dorgo and get rid of its anomaly. That's definitely something I could do, or if I could take its Awakening, Preemptive Strike, get rid of your Clutch Plushie, get rid of your Clutch Plushie as well. There's definitely a lot of potential in this battle. You have Specialty Boots, so I'm going to bring you. Dorgo's still going to be a nightmare because of the Dorgo. Dorgo's always a nightmare. When isn't Dorgo a nightmare? Let's be honest. I'll bring you, even though it's going to Dark Surge me. I'll bring you for Mutagon, so I'm not completely screwed. I have something that can switch in after a Loomian dies. Are you a melee tank? No, you're the ranged tanky variant, but you do have melee defense. Ooh, out of these three, I don't know which one to bring. I think I would bring you. Gargoyle defense could be good to switch into that, though. And oh, I don't have any switch-ins for Zulong, so I would rather bring this for the Zulong switch. Yeah, I think that's the play. I would use you for the Zulong switch-in. The Kuda is going to be a nightmare, but I think I'm just going to have to play around it. Let's lead with Zulong and see if I can get some momentum off early. Yeah, that'll be what I do. Let's lead with Zulong, because I am Specialty Boots variant. Okay, there's no way you're a Clutch Plushie on Dorgo. Okay, there's no way you're a Clutch Plushie on Dorgo. I'm going for an Elemental Burst early. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye, Dorgo. If you're a Clutch Plushie, that sucks. Yep, I knew you were not Clutch Plushie. Bye-bye. I could have actually taken its ability turn 1, but you know what? I'm perfectly fine getting rid of his most critical threat turn 1. I'm Specialty Boots. You know that, right? Are you Clutch Plushie? No, you're Clutch Plushie Gargolem. You're not Clutch Plushie Zulong, so bye. Bye-bye. Well, that is a brilliant start. Go Gargolem attack now, please. Gargolem attack. Let me get rid of your Clutch Plushie. If you can get rid of your Clutch Plushie, I can Preemptive Strike it. No, not Mutagon. Not Mutagon. Although it is tank, so I can definitely E-Burst it for some damage. Yeah, let's E-Burst it. He knows it on Boots. Get rid of its tank. We know that you're the tank variant. And that's a 2-hit KO, and I get a Paralyze. Whoa. This is just a brilliant start. Body Crash. I'll keep Zulong alive. I don't want to risk this, so I'm just going to go into Windolin. Go for the incoming Fade Away, and then Fade Away into Ragoon is the plan. That will be my plan here. Nope, went for Body Crash again. And yeah, he is not in a good situation. I just go for a Fade Away, get a little bit of momentum. Him sacking two of his most critical Loomians early to Zulong. I don't know why he went for the Speed Tie. He should have not went for the Speed Tie on Zulong. Because I know his team is obvious. I knew that his Gargolem was Clutch Plushie. Shyanta ain't ideal, though. Okay, Shyanta actually is not ideal. So, I think I just Mega Chomp for damage, because if he Brawn Boost... I mean, this could be Clutch Plushie, too, actually. He has a lot of potential Clutch Plushies. It's not Clutch Plushie, okay. He thought I was stuck. That's another KO. Do you have Gargolem? Your Gargolem attack is Clutch, isn't it? Tragodyne comes in. Dazzling Barrage? Of course, wait. Of course I only hit twice. Bruh, I only hit twice. Well, that sucks. That's unfortunate. Bye. We know that you're staunch now, so I guess we can get Ragoon into the game. So that's good. I can get Ragoon into the game. Ragoon can come in. I could go for a Redemptor Strike to flinch the Dragodyne turn 1. I get to steal its ability, which its ability I take is Staunch. Flinching couldn't move. I could go for a Layer of Barbs. Reason why I'm going for a Layer of Barbs because that will make the Mutagon a lot more frailer later in the game. And now that it went for the Draco Beam, that will do nothing. Yeah, that does nothing. Let's go. So that will get rid of the Mutagon's tank. And yeah, he's in trouble now. The Dragodyne is in trouble. He's in trouble now. I'll go for Slapdown. And then I'll go for Quick Pounce. I'm slapping down right now. I have Quick Pounce, so I have priority if need be. He just Soul Bursted. Okay. So he just Soul Bursted. He's at -2. I don't know if he realizes this, but he's at -2. So the only way he can KO my guy is if he gets the critical hit. He needs the critical hit in order to do it. Although he does get his ability back, so not ideal. Okay, Whipper Palm, that's fine. That's fine. How much will this even do? This ain't gonna do anything. Nothing. So yeah, my next attack will not KO it, unfortunately. But he is still at -1 range attack, so I believe I leave a hit unless he crits me. So just Quick Pounce twice and hope that's enough. Going for 2 palms to get back to neutral. He's dead next hit anyway. As you can see, this Ragoon isn't necessarily there to do damage, so it getting a KO, despite as fraudish as this is not something I expected today. This Loomian was basically there just as support, and the Layer of Barbs will make it so the Mutagon no longer has tank, and I can slap down its item, which is perfect. So, this is the best that Ragoon can do, I'll take it. It's basically there as a support anyway. No more item for Mutagon. As you can see, I did 0. Because, oh yeah, it's heavy armor. So yeah, this is a very defensive Mutagon. But as you can see, I'm a very bulky Ragoon. So this is just us flailing at each other. Hey, this is actually not a terrible first match for Ragoon. Be fair, I completely had the advantage and I could have won with Zulong later in the game. But you know what? I don't care. If Ragoon is doing stuff, I don't care. I'm trying to go for the bulk up win, but he doesn't have priority, so I'm not that scared at all. Just go for another slap down. That should get it in range. If not, a flail will get it into range. Flail. Have to flail at it. Bruh. Have to flail at it. Have to flail at it. Bruh. Actually, I think I'll just go for a wait. He needs to crit me in order to KO me. Plus, he's already got an energy anyway, so I'm fine. Body Crash? Nope. Not enough. And yeah, I go for a Quick Pounce in case you have a priority move up your butt. So, the Ragoon was able to take out 2 KOs today, which was very interesting. Let's head into battle number 2. Battle number 2 with Ragoon, and let's see if there are any critical abilities that I could steal. Okay, another Gargolem attack. Ooh, Ignorant would be a nice ability to steal. There's a couple good abilities to steal here. That Nevermare is not ideal, although I could slap down everything. I could steal its Facade. I could steal Facade from it. That's interesting. I could steal Facade away. Okay. Gonna bring Zulong again, because Zulong just looks great in every matchup, I feel like. Especially since it's the Specialty Boots variant. I'll bring you for the Nimue. Bring you, because you have Burn Up for You got Burn Up for Wabba. So yeah, that's so I don't get completely screwed by Wobblisk. And Windolin, Terrafly. Oh, I don't know which one. Out of these 3, I don't know which one to bring. Probably Windolin because it has Pivot, but I can bring you and do a lot of damage to stuff. Although, I also don't have the best matchup into a bunch of these guys. Although, Facade my Mask could be good for that. Because yeah, that thing doesn't have anything to hit me for super effective damage, but Windolin's also faster than it, and it's faster than that as well. And I could Shadow Sprint. So yeah, Windolin's the better matchup here. Better call here. Let's see who he leads with. Leads with Wobblisk. Trying to get hazards up. I think I just Fire Breath twice. I think. Or do I just Ancient Roar out? I'll Zip Zap out. Yeah, he stayed in. Darn it, I didn't think he was going to stay in, honestly. But it's fine, I can go into Chartiki. I get a little momentum on the Wobbulisk. I do need a Gargolem attack, but I wanted to save it for later. You come in onto Earthquake. Okay, well, we know which Wobbulisk you are then. Good to know. We know which Wobbulisk you are. I'll go for the Fire Breath for some damage. You're forced to switch. If you... So, yeah, that's why I didn't Fire Breath. He was not ignorant. He's hasty. Unless that was the regular set. There's Cosmere Crack. Cosmere Crack is a little scary, especially with that very little amount of damage it did. Good thing is, I can go into Celesting and click the funny Flash and Fleet button. I could maybe even set up a layer of barbs if I want. Oh, no! Oh, I did nothing. Okay, well, I know what this is then. This is for Sod My Mask. Well, I completely fell for that. I'm not gonna lie. How... I always fall for Sod My Mask for some strange reason. There's never crits. Never crits comes into the game. And I'm just getting destroyed right now. This is just absolute destruction. I actually made never crits come into the game for free. Well, I know 4 of his Loomians. Uh-oh. This has not got... It's all of a sudden, this battle's gotten not really ideal all of a sudden. I should have placed down a layer of barbs. I just didn't think he was going to switch into Nevermare that quickly. Well, this sucks. Do I just hit Nevermare? I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose Celesting. It's still good to keep for the Cosmere. I gotta switch into... I could switch into Thief and slap down its item, steal its ability. And honestly, if there's a Loomian I would take an ability from, this is the one. So it will 100% never crit. Because against me, Nevermare will always crit. Trust me. Nevermare will always crit versus me. So if there's a Loomian I would rather never ever crit, it would be this one. Oh, you parasitize. Bruh. That did nothing, though. What the heck? That did nothing. So no more item for you. No more Rageful Plushie. And no more Frenzy... Oh, it's Frenzy variant. He's actually using the Frenzy variant. Okay. Is there any way I could survive the Nevermare's onslaught? I'm gonna go Windolin, because he's gonna para again. Can I live this hit? I'm actually kind of screwed here. Kind of screwed myself. Yeah, it doesn't Oko, thank God. And I know I outspeed you, so I can go for Fade Away for damage. Fade Away for damage, and then I sack a Loomian. I can sack a Loomian and go Zulong. That's what I gotta do if I want to get back into this battle. So, who do I sack? Let's go Chartiki. I know he has Wobbulisk, but I can use Redemptor Strike shenanigans later in the game. He went para because he knows that he wants to heal. Well, that really did not do nothing. Wow, it really did not do anything. I guess I'll Photo. I guess I'll try to Photo here. Him not being able to crit is going to be interesting. And that did not even Oko me. Wow, that really did not even Oko me. He's about to run out of energy soon. I might be able to 1v1 this Nevermare. The momentum coming in clutch, keeping me alive. Forced to go for another Haro. I can live another one of those. So 2 heals. And now I can Fire Breath twice. Perfect, I can Fire Breath twice. He will have enough for one more, but that's fine. Because he'll be out of energy after this one. There's the Haro. There's the Fire Breath. He's out of energy. This will not KO. It does KO. Let's go. I could save Chartiki for the Wobbulisk. If he goes into Cracked form, I can go into Celesting. Uh-oh, Akalos. Akalos, uh-oh. Akalos isn't ideal, guys. That isn't the most ideal situation. Because he could go for a free setup. I'm gonna go Zulong, actually. The reason why I'm going Zulong is because I have an idea. If he goes for a Drudge, this is the best play to make. Okay, he just narrowly guessed. That's fine. I lived that pretty well. Go for a Zip Zap. I don't care if he goes Gargolem. He doesn't. That's fine. Lots of damage on the Akalos. I can go into Chartiki and just sack it, honestly. Just sack the Chartiki. I have way too much momentum right now. Okay, he just sacked. He just went for the sack play. That's fine. He just sacked me. Alright. Aggressive. Okay. Oh, it's Health Enemy. Okay, well, I was gonna say I could have maybe just went for I'm forced to click Zip Zap. Dang it! I didn't want to be forced to do it, but I'm forced because +1 and a health amulet. Now he goes Gargolem for free. That health amulet completely saved his game. That health amulet completely saved his game. Completely saved his game. I'm just telling y'all right now, that health amulet completely saved his game. Because now, I could not risk the elemental burst, because that would have not KO'd. The Zulong is good for the rest of his team. And now, that's going to do nothing, actually. Okay. Well, Predictive Strike is free, so... yeah. Let's get rid of your Clutch plushie. And if you switch it to something else, that's just free damage. I could slap down Wobbulis. I could slap down Akalos' health amulet. Predictive Strike on the Akalos. Nice. I could go for a slap down on it. I could slap down and get rid of your item. Yeah, let's get rid of your item, because you don't have enough gas to KO me. That's not going to KO me. Because I'm defensive, so no more item for the Akalos. Perfect. Critical hit. No more health amulet. I can Predictive Strike still. And yeah, we're not in a terrible position here, actually. I can go Windolin. Yeah, Windolin's the play here. I have to switch. I don't want to go Zulong because that's too risky. Ice Hammer will KO, unfortunately. This is going to be a close game. This is going to be a very close game. Thing is, I know what his Gargolem is, so... it's just going to really determine if everything I have left is enough. So there's E-Burst. That Wobbulis is going to be tough. Although I think Celestine has an endgame to win here. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Because I have specialty boots. Let's get rid of your amulets. Let's get rid of your Clutch plushie. No more Clutch plushie. And yeah, I'm in a not so terrible position. Earthquake will hit. You'll get a Master Boost. That's fine. I could even just go Celestine here, but I think I'm going to be okay. Yeah, you're the play, and I go for Predictive Strike for free. Predictive Strike is basically free here. Because if I go for the Predictive Strike, I can save Ragoon for a potential endgame. Oh my god, the lag. But there's the Predictive Strike. No more Gargolem. If he goes Wobbulis... Oh, I still have Frenzy because I stole that ability. Let's go. See, I still have Frenzy because I took the ability away. Okay. If he goes Wobbulis... he goes Wobbulis to try to get hazards up. I just slap down, get him chipped. Slap down, get Wobbulis. He outspeeds me. And he's Vital Jab. Did I just lose the game on that? Did I just lose the game on a Wobbulis Vital Jab? Hasty Wobbulis? Are you kidding me? Why could I take this in one? This sucks because I know this is not enough to KO it. Unless he misses. He did not miss. Bruh. Ah, he did not miss. Are you kidding me? When I use Hasty, I miss all the time. Bruh. Well, that sucks. Let's head into the next battle. Alright, we're into battle number 3 with Ragoon. That Wobbulis was Boots, if y'all are wondering. That was a Boots Wobbulis. That's why I outsped my Ragoon. So, yeah. And there's another Wobbulis. And another Akalos. So, yeah, not ideal. Yeah. I should just be ready for anything at this rate. Bring Terrafly, because you look good for the Venolin. Yeah, you look amazing for the Venolin. I'll bring you for the Land Torch. And, yeah, I'll go for another Gargolem attack. What's with all these Gargolem attacks? That Lachance is a nightmare. That Lachance is a nightmare. Although I could potentially steal Petrifying from it. That is something I could try. And that's actually not a terrible idea. You could be good, but I would rather have you, because offense. Offense is funny, so yeah. Although now I have nothing for... I mean, I guess Gargolem defense could live a little. Lachette lead, bruh. Is he really gonna go for this game early? Do I just hit the stupid thing? Yes. We hit the stupid thing. KO Lachette early. Okay, nope, he just switched. Okay. Fine. Went into Venolin, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world that he went into Venolin. That is definitely a very clever Venolin. Oh my goodness. That is very clever. heavy shield, maybe even restrictive shield. Wow. And he doubled out because he knew exactly what I was going to do. Well, the Joltooth doesn't do much to Terrafly, so I stay in para. I outsped it. Are you kidding me? Did I really just out... Okay, no, he did not switch, but that's fine. Primal, how much? Soul Burst. The Soul Burst variant. Oh, boy. Soul Burst. He's gonna Soul Burst, isn't he? Ah! I needed this! Oh, come on! I knew it! I couldn't risk it, though! I couldn't risk it! Ah, this sucks! Well, I just lost Terrafly to a misplay. Great job, Josh! Great job, Josh! Misplay by Joshua Star 77. I might not KO me. No, it did. Take that, Joltooth. Get KO'd. You deserved it. Thank God Soulburst Joltooth is a freaking fraud. Now, I could still bring this... I can't really bring this onto Venolin anymore, but anytime Venolin catches a KO, I can bring this thing in and I can heal off of it. Land Torch, Wildfire, we know what's happening here. We know what's happening here, so yeah, we'll go you. Not even gonna think about it that much. Not even gonna think about it too much. Maybe even play Solaria Hazards? I could maybe go for Icicle Traps. Went for the Flare. Interesting. Interesting play call there. I'll go for Icicle Traps. Fade Away. Okay, Fade Away. Went for Fade Away. Although it is not... I guess that makes sense. Aklos comes in, great. This is not fun. This is not great at all. Because he gets a free Drudge. This is my only thing to live, so I'm forced to switch. I can't risk it. I mean, I could go Zulong once, to be fair, so that's not the end of the world. I can go Zulong once. I can go Zulong once, even if he Ice Hammers, which he does. That will not be enough unless it's Gloves, which, let's be honest, it could be. It's not, though. So, Zip Zap to pivot out. Switched probably into Gargolem, but Icicle Traps are up. Venolin is up. Good. I got a situation to get my Terrafly back into the game, which is perfect. I love having momentum. I can get Terrafly back in the game. Perfect. Terrafly's back in the game. I could maybe Predemptor Strike. No, because I underspeed. So, yeah, I can't really steal Land Torch's ability at all. But yeah, he's in trouble because Ambush boosted hit now. He sacked Lachette. Life is good when he sacks Lachette. Lachette gets sacked, life is good. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the steal, it's petrifying, but no big deal. I get my Terrafly back to reasonably high HP. Perfect. Yeah, Ambush does wonders to teams. Akalos comes back into the game. I'm forced to switch again. I can go into Ragoon here, actually. Go for Predemptor Strike and then a Slapdown as it clicks Drudge. It's not a bad idea. Problem, it's going to click Drudge and try to win the game on the spot. But I could steal its ability, so Aggressive won't be activated. So, no more Aqua Body. Flinch, Health Amulet. Yep, of course it is. Why didn't I think it would not be Health Amulet? Well, we just Slapdown then. Slapdown then. As it clicks Ice Hammer, he predicted me to switch, thank God. That really did not do much damage, so no more Health Amulet. I can burn it, but that really doesn't matter that much. Problem, one more setup and it outspeeds everything and it could win the game on the spot. And he should know that. I'm going to switch into Windolin for that reason then, because even if he KOs my Windolin, I could maybe get a Fade Away off and maybe do some work. Yeah, he went for another Drudge. So, I click Shadow Sprint to get a little bit of damage. So, yeah, this game's gotten a little bit tense all of a sudden. Shadow Sprint for damage. Does nothing because he's bulky as heck. Ice Hammer, ow. Completely dead there. And yeah, Zulong no longer outspeeds it either. Yeah, Zulong no longer outspeeds it either. Darn, it sucks. I don't think it does, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, I didn't. Bruh. I was kind of stuck. I was pinned. I didn't know what to do there. I'm still not in the worst position, though. Because if he goes for a way to rest, I can force it in and out, so... Then I just lose to Land Torch. I lose to Land Torch, though, is the problem. Yeah, Driving's Force in case he waits. No! I lose the land torch. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the land torch now. Yeah, now he just lets Terrafly go down, and yeah, Wildfire Land Torch wins the game. Darn it! This sucks! Yeah, painful. He might just flail at me, honestly. Yep, nope, he didn't. So, Akaloss has at least been stalled, but it doesn't matter, because Land Torch comes in, and Land Torch just claims bodies. There's nothing I can do about it. Land Torch just claims bodies. Maybe I can live a hit, and maybe I can live a hit, but I don't think I can. I think I'm too weak. That's the problem. I think I'm too weak. I don't think I can live a hit at all. How much rank? We'll see. Go for it. You could do it. You could do it. Yes! Critical hit! I needed that! Alright. Alright, Terrafly with the clutch up. I see you. There's Venolin coming in the hazards. I have to switch, though, and I need energy back. Oh my god, this endgame is going to be intensely close. Let's slap down the Venolin's item. Baneful Bash is 100% not enough to KO this. I have to switch. That's the only play I can do. I can Redemptive Strike, flinch the Venolin. Okay. We have an endgame. We can go. Barbs isn't going to help me here, but that's fine. Just Redemptive Strike, flinch it. It does 0. My ability Aqua Body does not help at all, but we can at least get rid of your item. I need to find a way to get Terrafly back into the game. So this basically is a stall match at this point. No damage, heavy shield. Yeah, this really does not impact anyone right now. I just gotta stall as many turns as I can to potentially get 2 Parasitizes to win. Yeah, I have enough for 2 Paras. Good, I have enough for 2 Paras. And the Venolin's gonna be out of energy itself, which is good. Yeah, the Venolin's about to be out of energy itself, meaning that eventually it is going to be forced to wait or rest. If it goes for a wait here, it's fine. If it goes for Rejuve, he will not have enough energy. He 100% does not have enough energy, meaning I could go Terrafly and save Ragoon for later. He's out of energy. The only move he could potentially have enough left for is a poison. If he flails at me, that's bad. I doubt he flails. Nope, he waited. Okay. 2 Paras. Can Terrafly do it with 2 Parasitizes? Boy, Terrafly with the clutch! That was absolutely clutch with Terrafly. And Terrafly coming in to steal the show. Oh, had enough for Mudslide. Well then. Well then. That, I didn't... It lived at like 1 HP. Well, there's nothing it can do now. So yeah. Terrafly with the late game clean. Ragoon was able to stall turns on the Akaloss. I still think Ragoon is bottom 10 because even though it has a unique role, there's kind of no reason to use it in the role. It's kind of a hard Loomian to use because you got to steal the right ability, you got to do what you need to do. It's kind of tough to use. So I do think it is a bottom 10 Loomian, but it did what I expected it to do. Like, you know, it wasn't overwhelming. It got a couple KOs, but, you know, it did what it needed to do. It placed hazards, it stopped momentum with Redemptive Strike, and it slapped down a couple items. It did what it needed to do. And honestly, that's good enough for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing the Ragoon, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!